Wow, these past few weeks have been busy with game announcements. We literally got a PlayStation State of Play and a Nintendo Direct in the same day. When does that happen? But this really made me realize we're getting a lot of samurai games. There's a lot in this genre, and I know the people who watch my content are interested in the same games that I am. So I wanted to take some time and just go over some of the games that I think you guys should keep an eye on, because these are games I'm keeping an eye on. The first game I would like to talk about is Like a Dragon Ishin. Announced during the most recent State of Play, it seems to be set in the same universe as Yakuza. It even seems to have similar character faces. While I don't have any nostalgic attachments to Yakuza, since I've never played a Yakuza game, this one still excites me. The gameplay looks fast and fluid, and it's definitely something I would play. It actually reminds me of something out of like Samurai Warriors. Also announced during the most recent State of Play, Rise of the Ronin is developed by Koei Tecmo and the same team behind Nioh. It looks to be a new open-world action RPG that's set during the Meiji Restoration, just like a Dragon Ishin. It looks like it's trying to compete with Ghost of Tsushima, and with the small bits of gameplay we got, looks like it's gonna play like Nioh with a little bit of Sekiro, but with the open world of Elden Ring. I'm definitely keeping an eye on this one. Super excited to see what this one's gonna be about. Next game I want to talk about is a mysterious one. Tale of the Ronin. Not to be confused with the previous Rise of the Ronin, but Tale of the Ronin. There is very little known about this game, only that it was announced all the way back in 2017, and that it's possibly some kind of RPG. What kind of RPG? Great question. Art style looks great, but that's all it has going for it right now. It's being developed by the same people who made Shadow Blade Reloaded, which was a mobile game, so maybe the devs were finding the transition to console or PC a little difficult? Who knows for sure. Either way, it's still a game I'd keep my eye on. Next up on the list is Chronicles of Two Heroes, Amatarasu's Wrath. Don't let the title mislead you thinking it's a sequel. No, the 2 is spelled with an actual number 2. It threw me off at first. Anyway, this is an indie game, and it's an action platformer that lets you switch between a ninja and a samurai on the fly. It's a Kickstarter project that is slated for 2022, but it has a live demo you can try on Steam right now. I tried it, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. I definitely want to keep an eye on this. Keeping up with the indie games, we have Die by the Blade. This is a game that has really caught my interest. It's a fighting game that utilizes traditional Japanese weaponry. It reminds me of For Honor, if that game was actually cared for. Oh, wow, I missed. Ow, 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 ow! Okay, chill out! Calm down! I actually don't like that center area, because there's too many, ads in the way. I've heard others compare it to Bushido Blade. I'm not too familiar with that title, but I'm all in with this one. And of course, I saved the best for last, depending on your point of view. There was a lot shown during the very first Assassin's Creed showcase. It celebrated the franchise's 15th anniversary. I am a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I've been playing the games since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I've played every single game except Unity, Rogue, and Syndicate. And I never finished Odyssey. But I love playing around with history. I think it's such a cool universe, and I just love the series. But within the showcase, we got the very first cinematic of Assassin's Creed Mirage, which focuses on Basim during his time in Baghdad. And for those of you who don't know, Basim is the assassin character in Valhalla, who works with Eivor for a little bit. We also learned about a new Netflix series, some mobile games, and most importantly, we were teased with a short trailer that finally puts us in feudal Japan. Finally! I have a lot of thoughts about this, and I may have to make a separate video on it, but to keep it short, there is something we need to keep in mind. This may not be what everyone will be wanting. I've been wanting an Assassin's Creed in Japan since Ezio's games, those older types of games. And right now, Assassin's Creed is a very divisive series. There are some that love the older games, myself included, and there are some who love these newer open-world RPGs. I'm kind of mixed with those. Their upcoming game, Mirage, will be more like the older games in the series. And then this new Codename Red, the one with the shinobi, this is going to be the next open world RPG. This is disappointing to a lot of people, little disappointing to me, but I'm willing to keep an open mind and see what they do with it. There's a lot of things they need to get right if they ever hope to compete with Ghost of Tsushima. But that's a video for another time. I'm not gonna say this is a full-on samurai game, but I will say the sequel to Octopath Traveler does feature a samurai as one of the main protagonists. I liked the first Octopath Traveler, but I thought it had some flaws. I never beat it. The difficulty spike was just kind of weird, but I don't know. I'd be willing to give this next one a try. What do you guys think? So there you have it. Here are 6 games that include samurais, ninjas, and or feudal Japan. Or all the above. I'm sure I missed some, so if there are any games that you're looking forward to that include this stuff, be sure to mention it in the comments. I would love to explore it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found some games that you could keep an eye on, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. And I also wanted to mention I have a secondary channel now. This is a kind of a highlight dump for my Twitch channel. If you guys don't know, I stream pretty much every Sunday. I've been playing a lot of multiverses, and I've been just saving those replays, saving those VODs, and I've been editing them and putting them on this secondary channel. I will leave a link to it in the description below. So if you want to check out some fun highlights and some stuff that I may not always do with this main channel, you can check it out over there. I would definitely love the support. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys next time.